Hey guys, Akil here. I want to pop in and share with you one of the ideas that is on my radar for the week ahead. This is going to be a follow-up on the euro dollar. Now, if you remember in last week's video, I hope I did one here on TradingView, but if not, definitely in the YouTube version, we were looking at a butterfly pattern here on the euro dollar. That's going to be these blue little triangles in front of your eyes here. Not only do we have a butterfly that completed up at our 127 inversion right here, but if you remember on the lower time frames, we also had a rising channel. This is going to be this section right here where price action came off a very steep slope and then still continued to push up, but you can see did so less gradually, or more gradually, I guess you can say. And then we had some good presence of divergence here on the RSI. So divergence is going to be where the price chart is showing you one thing and your indicator or oscillator is showing you another thing. And having those two things combined made for a pretty decent trading opportunity. Now the question is this: what is next? And if we take a bigger picture look, right, following up on the YouTube video this week where we talked about higher time frame confirmation, if we take a bigger picture look here, the thing we need to ask ourselves with the euro dollar is, do we have room to move higher? And if we look left, we'll see structure leave clues. We do have a previous level of structure that is right in our kind of the zone we're trading in right now, but there's no real definitive spot where it says, hey, this is the top of structure. This is where we should complete. So there definitely is a chance that we can continue higher. Now we got a busy week ahead of us in the market with monetary policy. So that's a whole different story there. But from a technical perspective, I don't see why we can't come up to test the $1.14 level. So when you look at the result of this butterfly and the result of this rising channel, this is nothing but a pullback, right? We have a steep extension here. We have a loss of momentum. We have a pullback, which is a little bit of relief. And that relief comes right back into our previous level of structure right here. And this little red box will be a level of structure on a lower time frame. So it's time to start thinking about, hey, if I want to look for bullish opportunities, this pullback is probably almost close to its completion. A little bit of a lower level would be right here as well, kind of a plan B level. How can I look for opportunities to get long? And when we go down to the 4 hour, I'm going to share with you one of the ways that we're going to be watching this week. And we have something interesting here. So we have a double bottom at this level. Let me just delete all this to make it clear. Apologies. We have a double bottom at this level. But the problem is it looks like we broke and closed below the low of this little pregnant pause here. If I look to the right-hand side of my data screen, you'll see that the low of this candle was 111.27. Let's see what the close is. This is my first time looking at this, by the way, this week. So this is all brand new to me. Our close is 111.24. So we indeed had a lower low, lower close, which technically counts as a violation of structure. Up to you how much you want to stick to your rules. I am a firm believer in black or white when it comes to this stuff. Either it violated or didn't violate, or it broke or didn't break. So there's no kind of close enough for me. Either it did or it didn't. And in this case, it didn't. So what that does is this disallows me from taking the double bottom that you see, right? A double bottom would be a perfect trading opportunity in this area to get involved. But because we have that violation, I cannot take a double bottom. Now, if you don't have those rules, then a double bottom is a good way you can get involved at market. If you're looking to get long, just buy it up at market, assuming there's no gaps, and look to trade it up to retest previous structure and then to beyond to the next extension. But if you do have the same rules as me, you can't take this as a double bottom. There's two things you can do. One, we can wait for the continued extension down, right? So we have our violation, we have our pullback, we have a continued extension down to that lower level I showed you guys earlier, right? We can look for that to happen into that plan B level. The second opportunity would be wait for a break to the upside, similar to a 2618 trade where we take out these highs, right? If we take out these highs, this kind of confirms the double top, and then look for that next pullback back into that structure, look to get long at that area, and then again, trade it up to the highs and or the extension beyond. So two things we're looking at here on the euro dollar. We'll continue our analysis throughout this week. Again, things could get a little bit weird because we do have our interest rate decision. I believe it's on, what's it, usually Wednesday. Let me just make sure I'm right on that. Sometimes they do weird things with the week. Monday, Euro PMI, consumer confidence. Tuesday for the dollar. Yep, Wednesday is going to be our FOMC statement and funds rate. And then Thursday, some other news coming out, GDP for the dollar, and some Euro news coming out as well. So a busy end of the week here in the markets, which could mean for an explosive one. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the idea. As always, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I love answering them. I love doing seeing your ideas as well and doing chart reviews like we did this week on the YouTube video. So bring it my way. I think it's both educational for obviously the person that is asking the question, but also for the many, many followers that are out there just observing. Because if there's one thing I learned in my many years of coaching traders, it's that if one person has a question, a lot more people do as well. All right. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Until then, plan your trade, trade your plan. Take care.